What?
Well, it's x squared, so
X and X.
yeah.
Yep, so we're going to factor it. And then we're going to do the same thing we just did above. So you're right, it has to be an X and an X. All right, let's think. We have to multiply to be negative 42, but when we distribute, the outers plus the inners gives us a 1. So what are they going to be? Good. So minus 6 plus 7. All right, would you solve those two equations, please? Okay, got what you got? So we have x equals 6 and x equals negative 7. Alrighty, let's try the next one. So we have x and x again. One's going to be plus, one's going to be minus. How do I know that? It's a negative at the end. So let's see, some things that go into 48. What comes to mind are 6 and 8, but that doesn't work here, does it? Okay, so we got to pick something else. 1 and 48? No. 2 and something? 2 and 24? No. 12 and 4. Okay, so if I did minus 12 plus 4, that would work when I distribute to get a negative 8 in the middle. Alright, so we have x plus 4 equals 0 and x minus 12 equals 0. Do you need me to show the in-between step anymore? When it's just one step, we know to subtract 4. So this is x equals negative 4. And here I would add 12, so x equals 12. Okay. Now going back, maybe you're not going to see this, but when we do this, do you see then why x is a liar? Because this 12 makes this 0. This 12 makes this 0, and this negative 4 makes this factor 0. So that is why the x-intercepts, or why x is a liar when we did intercept form before. All right, the thing about the zero product property is there has to be a 0 on the other side to use it. There is not. Can I change that?
Yeah.
Let's subtract 21 from both sides. So I have 3x squared minus 2x minus 21 equals 0. This one's a little bit trickier. We need a 3x and an x. The only things that go into 21 are 1 and 21, and then 3 and 7. If I would put a minus 3 over here, do you see when I distributed I would get a negative 9x? And if I put a plus 7 here, I'd get a plus 7x. And negative 9x plus 7x gives me a negative 2x. Okay. So let's solve those two. We have 3x plus 7 equals 0, and x minus 3 equals 0. Alright, this one I don't have to do any work on. X is equal to 3. On this one, I am going to subtract 7 from both sides, and then divide by 3. So we have 3x equals 7, and then if I divide by 3, x equals 7/3. You can leave it as 7/3 if you want.
Or you can do.
Or what did you get as a decimal, Braden? Were you just calculating it or no? Ooh, Jolly Rancher for you. Shoot. I know some of you probably noticed it. I just heard him first. Negative 7/3 because I subtracted 7 from both sides. Thank you. Alright, so negative 7/3, if you wrote it as a decimal, just make sure you write it correctly with the repeating sign. With the repeating sign, it would be 2.3 repeating. Okay. So I'm going to highlight my answers there, just because I like to highlight. So, for those of you who are